The Rally Reds do it one more time as they sweep the Astros, finishing their series on the road in Houston. We're going to pick up here from them being down 5-2. Matt McLain steps to the plate, opens up the inning with a single to left field. McLain has become possibly my favorite player in the Reds because of things like this. As India is striking out, he watches and waits to see what Maldonado does. The catcher Maldonado is looking for the ball in the dirt. He's trying to tag India as he strikes out. While he's doing that, McLain takes off for second, swipes another base. Another example of the trademark Reds aggression. Then De La Cruz comes up. He's going to lay out an infield single. Great stop by Jose Abreu, but he just can't beat De La Cruz to the bag. Then Jake Fraley comes up. He had a home run earlier. He pulls the ball into right field. De La Cruz to third. Fraley tries to stretch it to second, gets tagged out, which is a real shame because he would have scored in this next batter. Spencer Steer absolutely demolished the ball over the left field wall. 2-run home run. Reds tied it up. A couple innings later, Jonathan India takes a 3-1 pitch the opposite way. Home run to right field. Reds lead 6-5. Skipping ahead to the 9th inning, Reds bring in Ian Jabot to close the game out with Alexis Diaz trying to rest up after pitching in 5 of the last 6 games, and Lucas Sims having taken on the 8th inning. We bring in Jabot, who, as I mentioned the other day, is a little hit or miss. He walks Kyle Tucker to get the inning started. Not a great start. Jose Abreu, who's been having a rough game at the plate, pops a ball out to right field. Will Benson makes a spectacular effort to try and make this diving catch into the stands. I thought he had it for a minute, but it looks like he didn't come up with it. The next pitch, Kyle Tucker's going to swipe second, and then the pitch after that, Abreu's going to go down and strike, so an 0 for 5 day for him. Then Diaz is going to bloop a ball into left field. They're going to hold the runner at third, and then McCormick hits a ball into left field. Fraley makes a great diving effort, but can't come up with it. Kyle Tucker does score. Game's tied. And then with a winning run on third base and just 1 out, the Reds are going to intentionally walk Jeremy Pena, so they have force outs. And that works out perfectly for them because they get a ground ball to Senzel, turns it over to India, flips it to Steer, game-saving double play, going to extra innings. In the 10th inning, Senzel is the Manfred runner on second. Friedel lays down a great bunt, and then Bregman airmails the first baseman. Senzel scores. Friedel's down, but he ends up being okay. Then McLain hits a long fly to right field. Kyle Tucker tracks it down and right. And then Friedel tags, and he takes second base on a flat to right field, which you just generally don't see. And then India's going to get plunked right on the knee. That's going to hurt. He also got a little banged up on that inning double play. So hopefully he's going to be okay the rest of the week. But for the moment, they're going to pinch runs through Fairchild for him. Fairchild's been out for a couple days with a stiff neck, so it's good to see him back in action. Ellie De La Cruz is going to plop another ball into right field. Friedel's going to score. Fairchild to third. Fraley's going to hit one up the middle. De La Cruz is running on the pitch, and so he breaks up a double play. He advances to second. Fairchild scores. And then for the bottom of the inning with a 3-run lead, they're going to bring in Alex Young in an unusual spot for him to close out for the save opportunity. Young gives up 1 hit to Alex Bregman, who gets a single into the right center field gap. That does score the Manfred runner, but then he bears down, gets a couple more outs. Kyle Tucker pops out Nick Senzel, and the Reds win. I feel like this comment on the MLB YouTube channel sums it up best. This guy says, this Reds offense can just ambush a pitcher/defense at any point in the order, at any point in the game. It's sick, and I really dig it. I do too. When you have a whole lineup that can run and hit, good things are going to happen, even when you have starters who give up this many runs this consistently. And if you want to see the Reds' other come-from-behind extra innings victory this week, click the video on the screen right now.